Hello, everybody, and welcome. I have with me once again Jennifer Bryant with
Yes,
the Pilot Club. And way back 2 weeks ago, you was getting ready for the pageant.
Yes, sir.
With 14 contestants. Now we've narrowed it down to
One.
just one. And who is our queen this year?
Emily Wilkes, and she is a great queen. She's a great role model for the younger kids, students, girls. So we're very fortunate.
And you've been watching her here on TV the last few days. I told you when we talked a few weeks ago, I don't know how it gets any better every year. I always say, you're never going to get a queen like this one. You're never going, and I've been saying that for 10 years. And every year it just seems like, however it happens, I know it's your hard work, but you seem to get a better queen every year.
Well, we have been very fortunate. Ever since I've been involved in the pageant for, gosh, maybe 9 years. That's what it seems like. Each year is just better and better, which is hard to believe because every year you think this is it. So, again, we're very thankful and fortunate that Emily is our queen this year, and we know that she's going to do great things for the community and the St. Patrick's Festival and the Pilot Club.
Watching the broadcast, you never get away from working at the pageant. I saw previous queens doing things during the pageant.
They did.
So I guess once you get your hooks in them,
we like to keep them in them.
Yeah.
We had Taylor Cravey, who was our 2015 queen, and Morgan Kimbrell, who was our 2016 queen, were the hostesses for the evening. And then, of course, Morgan came back to give Emily the crown this year. So when we find good ones, we like to keep hold of them.
And other than the queen, do you feel like everything went smoothly this year? Did you have a good pageant?
We had a great pageant. We have 14 contestants this year, which is the most that we've had in numerous years. And all the girls were just great girls. They had a great attitude, great enthusiasm, pepping each other up backstage. It was a really fun evening.
Okay, am I going to put you on the spot asking about the other winners?
No.
Okay.
Best interview was Emily Wilkes, who was also our queen. Miss Congeniality was Gracie Wright. She's a senior at West Lawrence High School. And the Scholastic Award went to Kennedy Blackwell Lewis, who is a senior at Dublin High School.
Okay, and has she been in the contest
She
before?
has not. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
Our second place winner was Mackenzie Foster, who was a senior at West Lawrence High School. And our first place winner was Callie Haskins at West Lawrence High School as well. She's a junior.
Well, West Lawrence got pretty good coverage there, didn't
They did. Well, they had the majority of the girls in the pageant this year. We had a few from Dublin and then some from the various colleges around.
I got to talk to Kaylee's grandmother on the phone the other day wanting a copy of the pageant, and we talked just the whole family, just a wonderful family there. So I know she was a good contestant, but
she was.
I know her grandmother was really proud.
And we hope that all the girls that, maybe won an award or did not place or even first and second, we hope that they'll come back next year.
And why is this important, the Pilot Club, to be a part of this?
To be a part of the Pilot Club
The
or to
pageant.
be the pageant? Well, as we talked earlier, the queen for the pageant not only represents the Pilot Club of Dublin, but also the Dublin Lawrence community in the St. Patrick's Festival. So this is a very important job, not only during the month of March, of course, but in the days and weeks leading up to it, and for the rest of the year until the pageant rolls back around.
And have y'all told Emily yet all the work she's got to do?
Not yet. I have that itinerary to give her later.
Well, I'm going to tell her in just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're going to take a commercial break and come back, and I'm going to tell Emily all these things that y'all are going to subject her to.
Bless her heart.
So you better run now.
I think I should.
Go. No, we'll be back right after this.
Get the sweetest deals on dependable Chevy trucks at Dublin Chevrolet.
Drive the Silverado with supplier pricing and rebates up to $5,500.
Dublin Chevrolet, the only dealer you will ever need.
Welcome back, everyone. As promised, I have with me Miss 2017 St. Patrick's Queen, Emily Wilkes. And I know that was a happy night the other night, wasn't it?
Yes, I'm so excited. I don't think it's fully set in that I am queen. It's a dream come true, and I'm so excited to be able to, run over the St. Patrick's Festival events and to be the queen of the event. So I'm excited.
And you heard me off camera. Do you know this is a lot of work?
Yes.
This is a lot. I know Taylor and Hannah and some of the ones in the previous years have had to tell you.
Yes, I had to look into my nursing schedule first because I'm a busy girl, but I did look into it before, deciding to do the pageant and what the events, what the days were going to look like. But luckily, I wrote everything down and the event days that are possibility dates, and it's all going to work out because I have only one test in March. And that's on a Tuesday, but I'm so excited,
Yeah.
and it just really hasn't set in yet.
So you can multitask, right?
Yes, I'm a great multitasker, but
Well,
then I'm a
good.
great procrastinator too. So
Oh my goodness.
I'm great
Well, you
at
didn't
that.
procrastinate about
No.
this interview. You come right on, and here we sit on television. So, what made you want to participate in this pageant?
Well, I participated in the pageant last year, and it was so much fun. I made great friends and memories that I knew were going to last a lifetime. So I knew after participating last year that I wanted to do it again. And the same thing happened this year. I made great friends and great memories that I know are going to last a lifetime. I've made some friendships that I never expected to make. People I've met that I've never expected to meet. So I'm excited, and I was glad that God told me to participate in the pageant again because look where I stand.
And I love to hear that answer. Why? Tell me about your faith. Why is that important to you?
It's important to me because I know I'm a role model, and in my community I'm supposed to be a leader. And I attend Marie Baptist Church, and that's important to me because I'm expected to be a role model.
That's right.
And that plays a great part in my life because I know what mistakes I should not make and the choices I should make.
Right.
So knowing I have little girls who look up to me, and I have boys too. I have great little boys in my mom's class who love me. So I'm supposed to be a leader and a role model for them too.
Well, I'm sure they love you, Emily. I mean, and I love her too. And I told Jennifer, told Kevin this weekend when he was putting the pageant together. Of course, my granddaughter's Emily. I said, any girl named Emily has got to win the pageant. So, but 14 girls in this pageant. Did that scare you in any way?
It did, because a lot of those girls have had the experience before. Granted, I've done pageants before, but they were all beautiful, both inside and out. They were great at what they were doing.
Yep.
So I worked hard for it, but I knew too that there's another girl out there who would be just as great as being queen. So,
Emily, tell me what beauty means to you.
well, when I think of true beauty, I remember the words of Aubrey Hepburn. True beauty is not in a facial mode, but true beauty is reflected in a woman's soul. True beauty is not what you see on the outside, but comes from within. So to me, being crowned Miss St. Patrick's, I have to really remember that, my true beauty is not what people will see. I'm a queen, but it's really about how beautiful I am on the inside. So that's very important to me, is being a role model in my community and making a difference, making a positive difference.
And just talking with you the last few minutes and talking to your mom, service, and that comes from a Christian heart. But, the Bible tells us to serve, but I can just tell that being a servant is really important to you.
Yes. One thing that has been very rewarding to me is I have my own jewelry business called Amelia's Designs, and there is two families in Dublin who I was able to raise thousands of dollars for making bracelets. So one of them is Kim White. She was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was able to raise over thousands of dollars for her fight against cancer. And then the next one was for a close family to me, Heath and Brittany. Their baby was diagnosed with trisomy 18, so I was asked to help raise money for their medical expenses for baby Reese. So that's very important to me, using my business to do something I love by helping someone in need. So.
And what would you say to a young lady watching us now that says, oh, I could never be in a pageant like that, because it's all about these beautiful girls? And what would you say to that young lady watching?
I would tell them to be confident. The judges not only see how confident you are, but they see that you're having fun. Being in a pageant is so much more than about being beautiful. It's about having fun and gaining confidence. I've gained so much confidence from doing pageants. Nursing school, I've been so nervous checking off in my little check-offs, but this pageant actually helped me to gain some confidence. If I can do it on stage in front of thousands of people, I can do it in front of one of my patients. So it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking being on stage, but for any girl out there who wants to participate in a pageant, do it. It is so much fun. The memories you make and the friendships you make will last a lifetime.
And how did you prepare? Was you walking around the house practicing interview questions? Your mom kept hitting you with all these questions, and
So I actually started practicing in my garage. This is really awkward, but I would put my phone up against the wall and I would watch myself in the video of how I walked. My dad caught me one time because I was smiling myself, having fun. So he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm having fun." So, and then practicing the questions. I had some questions in mind, like, "Why do you want to be Miss St. Patrick's?" for my interview and on-stage question. But the onstage question I got was not what I expected. It was, if you could change the world, what would you do? Did I prepare for that? No. So that was scary, but I can definitely tell that the hard work paid off because my interview I felt great in it. Like, I was not overconfident, but I was very confident in what I said. And one of the judges told me I was cute, so I guess it worked.
Hey,
that was fun.
If the judge said it. Yeah.
I didn't. She said, "You're cute," and I was like, "Did she just say what I thought she said?" Yeah. So I just kind of was like, "Y'all have a good day." I just shook their hand. So.
Yeah. So how are you gonna change the world?
Well, my answer to my question was, if I could change anything in the world, I would change the educational system because many parents are not involved with their child's education.
Yes.
And as a daughter of a teacher, I think that if parents are more involved in their child's education, that their child would be more likely to succeed. Yeah. And I'm lucky and blessed to have parents who have pushed me through school. I'm in nursing school. My dream job is to be a dermatologist. So without my parents and their push and their motivation for me to succeed in school, I would not be where I am today. So I wish parents would become more involved in their child's education as my parents were for me.
Nothing like family, are they?
No, I love my family. I'm a family girl.
Yeah, and tell us about your family.
Well, my dad's name is Joey Wilkes. He works at the VA. My mom is a teacher at Northwest Lawrence, and her name is Laura Wilkes. I have a little brother, his name is Matthew. He is a junior at West Lawrence High School. And then I have a sister. Her name is Caroline Wilkes, and her dream job is to become a cosmetologist and do hairstyling. So.
And do you aggravate your little brother?
Yes, but I have to say he aggravates me more than I aggravate him.
Okay, yeah, I figured that was going to be the answer there. So what's your favorite event in St. Patrick's?
Well, one of my favorites is the pancake supper because I love to eat. And the pancake supper is like a huge family reunion. So I love everyone being able to come together and, enjoying food as much as I do. And the St. Patrick's Festival pageant is definitely one of my favorites because not only have I gained confidence, but the other girls have been able to gain confidence. And it's fun being able to watch a girl gain self-confidence while she is on stage. So I gained confidence, and I can only imagine the confidence the other girls gained.
You mentioned a while ago gaining those friends, being in the pageant last year and this year. And, we live in a community with 4 high schools, and you got to participate last year and this year with people from East Lawrence and Dublin, Trinity, and West Lawrence. Do you think those friendships will last throughout your life?
For sure. Had I not been in the pageant, I would have not met those people.
Right.
So, and even outside of the pageant, every time I see one of them, they're like, "Hey, Emily."
Yeah.
So those are friendships I know I'll cherish forever, not just from doing the pageant, but outside from work. I see a lot of them at work. So I'm very thankful for the friendships I've made.
Do you think you will stay after school and work here? You think you want to move away from mom and dad and that aggravating brother and sister?
Well, I love my mom and my dad, so I can't say I'm going to move away because my mom's heart would be broken.
Yeah.
But I really do think I would love to be able to open my own dermatology practice right here in Dublin. And I love my community. I love the people in my community, and I love Dublin as a whole. It's where my heart is, and I'm so thankful to be in Dublin because not everyone gets to experience living in a small town.
Emily, as you get older, we talked about service, and serving our community is something that is, all of us get older. We want to serve our community. What would you like to do in the future to serve Dublin and Lawrence County and make it a better place to live?
Well, after participating in the pageant for 2 years now, I would love to be part of the Pilot Club. The things that they do in our community to make a difference, just by brain binders, and then donating bike helmets. To me, those are important because I love donating my time and donating to people in my community, to those in need. So I would love to become a member of the Pilot Club, and then whatever adventures come my way that represent my community and are active in my community, I would definitely be a part of. I'd love to be a part of.
Okay, and any other pageants out there in your future?
Well, I think that my pageant days are coming to a halt because
breaking news
that's
right
sad.
here. No.
But nursing school, it takes a lot of your time. But I've loved being in pageants. But as you get older, I don't ever see myself going for Miss USA or Miss St. Pat. Or I guess I am Miss St. Patrick, so that one's
That goal
in
was
the books.
accomplished,
That was
yeah.
accomplished. Woo! But I don't see myself competing in Miss USA or Miss America. To me, this is like Miss America, Miss
Yeah.
USA. So, but yeah, my pageant days are slowly going downhill because I'm getting so old, and nursing school is close to ending too. So that
Yeah.
means my nursing days are about to begin.
And nursing school is tough.
Yes.
It is very tough.
Yes.
And how about we're going to meet Miss America here in a few weeks?
That was the one thing that I was so excited to do. I read it online. It said you'll meet Miss Betty Cantrell. I actually watched her win Miss Georgia, and then I watched her win Miss America. So I'm so excited. That's one of the events I look forward to because I want to meet her.
Yep. If you don't know yet, Miss America will be at our St. Patrick's breakfast sponsored by the Dublin Lawrence Chamber of Commerce. It is a total sellout, so there is no more tickets. But wearing this crown here, you got a free ticket, don't you?
Ooh, I do. Thank
Yeah.
goodness. I was looking forward to it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm going to have to find a way. If I don't win, I'm going to have to find a way
Yeah.
to make it to that event. So I'm
Well,
excited.
it wasn't free. You put in a lot
I
of
did,
work,
I
but
did.
you're going to get in free admission. But, well, congratulations, Emily. We're proud of you and
Thank
watching
you.
you on TV the last few days. I felt like I knew you. I've never met you till today, but watching you on TV, I felt like I knew you because I can tell you love to have fun.
I do.
And it was fun doing the pageant, and that just makes it all more worthwhile, don't it?
Yes. It's just so unreal. I still cannot believe I've won, and I cannot wait for the St. Patrick events to finally begin. I guess this is the first one, so yay.
Okay, we're going to be seeing a lot of each other. You know that?
Well, great.
So-
I know you want to see me more often.
Oh, absolutely. And you got a lot of green?
Yes, well, I went last night because I had to find an outfit for this too.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom was like, let's go shopping. So I was like, well, as long as you're taking your wallet and not mine. So I'm, I'm so excited. I do not have a lot of green. I have some green shirts, but I guess I'm going to have to make some
You
room
better
for the
stock
green.
up.
I
I pulled all my green to the front of the closet, so and by the end of March, it goes to the back of the closet. So
because you're like, oh,
I'm tired of
that's
green.
down.
I hate to say that on television, but as much green as we wear this month. And you got to tell me before we go about the shoes you got on.
Okay, if you want to see them, here they are. I bought them last year for the pageant, and I never wore them. But this year, I was given an interview outfit that was like a Tiffany blue color, and I said, oh my gosh, these would be perfect. So I just really thought you'd like to see these cute shoes on me.
Oh, I did. What was the first thing I said to you?
I like your shoes.
Yeah, that's right. And where did you get those shoes? So we'll save that for another day. But we'll be talking during some of the events, and I'm looking forward to watching you flip pancakes.
Woo, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't know, am I going to eat pancakes or am I going to flip them? I'm
You're gonna
liking
do both.
eating them.
You're gonna probably do both. Can you
Yeah.
flip one and like they do shrimp at some of the Japanese?
No, but I'll start practicing in my kitchen.
Okay, yeah. In front of Dad and Mom, right?
Well,
Okay.
probably when they're not there, because I'll probably mess the kitchen
Oh.
up.
Well, once again, congratulations. We're really
Thank
proud
you.
of you, Emily.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Very excited.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Thank you. I'm
Thanks for joining us
excited.
today.
Thank you.
Okay, and thank you for joining us.